Okay, Steve, welcome to my how to build a kegerator lesson. The first thing you'll notice is how beautiful my kegerator is. The top, I believe, is chestnut with 3 coats of polyurethane on it. That's going to last a lifetime. My teenage son will be drinking out of that one day. So the other thing you'll notice is that I have a very sexy roller cart underneath with casters. I highly recommend that because you're going to need to pull it away from the wall anytime you want to open it. So I'm going to do that now. On the top, these are just bolts that are attached underneath with wing nuts. And it's the same thing with the bolts that come through the tower. I had to buy longer screws. I couldn't tell. I'm not going to take it apart, but you can just, depending on whether or not you're going to put the wood on it, you're going to have to measure how long those bolts need to be. And I've got I don't know if you can see that or not, I've got a lock washer and just a regular washer on that. The lock washer is probably unnecessary because this foam in here gives a lot, which probably serves the same purpose as the lock washer. So here is the hole in the top, and that's nothing but foam. So I just measured where I thought it looked good on the top, and I think what I did was I drilled a hole in the top of the freezer first, and then put my board on top of it where I wanted it, and then clamped the board to the lid of the freezer here, and then just traced where the hole needed to be in the wood through that. The insides, I don't think I need to explain to you because that's basically the same setup you've got in your cooler. You can see this is the 5 cubic foot, and it's got plenty of room for 2 kegs, but that's about it. You could put some 6-pack of Nordal's Octagon right there if you wanted to. So let me show you how the thermostat, that's the only other thing that's different, goes through. It's right there, kind of coming through at, you can see how elongated that hole is. That's because I had to come through the back at a really oblique angle to get it all the way through. This is the copper wire with a temperature probe on the end of it that just hangs in there wherever, and there's plenty of slack so you can open and close the lid. In the back there is the temperature probe there, and this is where I drilled it. This metal right here is really thick, and so I had to drill. It took a long time to drill this hole, and then I had to go, I don't know if you can appreciate how far away from that hole, you probably can't, how far away from that hole the wire comes out of the lid. You got to make sure you clear this when you come through this lid. That was the kind of tricky part. So what I did was I drilled the hole in the back first, and then took a screwdriver, a long screwdriver, and poked through and just kind of made an indentation in this soft plastic in here to make sure that I was far enough away from the edge of this freezer so it would have enough room to close. And then I just filled that with some silicone. I'll take some still shots so you can look at that, but hopefully that'll get you started. These are dirty kegs that are empty and are about to be filled with these delicious, tasty treats right here. Peace out.